I'm going to unbox and show you the best easel that I have found to work with so far. And I have been searching for a good easel for years. I've tried out a lot of different easels. And this is the one that I've recently started using that I actually really like. I want to mention that right now I have no sponsorship. This is just one of the things that I have purchased in my studio. It's called the Rowney, I don't know how it's pronounced, Art Sphere. It's a table easel. And so let's go ahead and look up here, and I'm going to take it out. It was shipped to me from Dick Blick, and this is exactly how it was shipped. I have several of these in my studio. And it's really easy to assemble. It comes with a few parts and a set of instructions. So the instructions are really quite so simple that you will find that you don't need it. But they are there just in case. And then I want to show you how it's actually working down below. So it's called the Art Sphere Easel, and that's because what the easel is mounted on is this round wooden sphere. And what it does is it gives you a lot of really great turning subtlety that you won't find in another easel. Another feature that is really great is that it has these rubber mounts on the bottom. So as I use this in the studio, it sticks to the table and it's quite sturdy. And then I'll show you how to adjust it. This is the adjustable handle. Let's see if you can see that. So as I tighten this handle, you can see that what happens is the top doesn't move any longer. So there it is, all set up. And what's great about it is that I can adjust it so that it's a landscape view. I can adjust it so that it's a vertical view. And it just has all kinds of flexibility that you're going to find is not common for an easel. In addition to the flexibility, it's made out of MDF, so it's very heavy and dense and sturdy. So that combination of sturdy, not very movable, and flexible is difficult to find in an easel. A couple of complaints. It comes with these little ledges that you can adjust either onto, you could do it this way and have a vertical orientation, or you could do it on this side and have a landscape orientation. And the complaint that I have is that they give you 3 holes for your landscape orientation, but only 2 of these sets, and it would be really nice to have a third. So that if you have shorter pieces of paper or longer pieces of paper, these shelves will hold whatever you're going to put on there. So the way that I usually adjust for it is that I put both of the shelf pieces towards one side. And it just, you could pick the left or the right, it really doesn't matter. And these put on really quickly, just like that. It's just a simple screw that goes through the hole. You've got a washer and then a wing nut, and so you can tighten them really easily. I'm doing it right now without even being able to look, and it only takes a minute or 2. Of course, now's the time that I drop everything, when I'm saying it only takes a minute or 2. So there's that one on. And then you'll see that that will hold either a sketchbook. And typically I'm using 11 and 3/4 by 14 inches for my sketchbook, or smaller. When I'm using better quality paper than sketchbook paper, I tend to go a little bit smaller. If you wanted to have a larger surface though, you could prop a drawing board on here and be able to have a larger surface. If you're pressing very hard back here though, you might find that it gets unstable or a little bit needing some tightening of the adjustment. So that is an option, but typically I'm not working that large myself, and I tend to have students that don't want to work that large, so the smaller format works for me. I would say the one other thing that is a little bit problematic about it is that it is made out of that MDF, so if you were to use a water-based material and get some water on the board, it could probably swell and get a little bit lumpy. And then I guess the last other thing that I've noticed is that with students who are young, my students who are 8 and 9, they don't know their own strength. They have no idea how hard they're pressing when they're doing something. So they'll often grab an eraser and press really, really hard. And here it's sliding around on this table. It doesn't do that at my, my studio where I work with students because it sticks really well to the table there. But what happens is they kind of ease up the pressure on the adjustable ball mount, and sometimes their easel top will wiggle around a little bit. So that's the one other problem that I've noticed. Other than that, I would say out of 20 years of looking for a good tabletop easel, this is my favorite. It's something that has helped me with my posture and helped me to keep from hunching over. It's not portable because it's so big and heavy, but it's something that I keep in the studio on hand for any day that I feel like I need to be sitting up a little bit straighter. So I've actually really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys will too. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, LZM Studio, where I frequently release quick tips and all kinds of different ideas about drawing. Also check out my Facebook and my Instagram page. I like to show photographs of my artwork, of my students' artwork, and share funny stories from my students on those pages. And then check out my website, lzmstudio.com, where you're going to find more inspiration and full-length, detailed tutorials.